Ladies and gentleweebs, my fellow flames of amethyst, welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. My name is the Amethyst Abrams, and today we're going to be discussing 1.3 and who I believe 1.3's second 5-star will be later this year when 1.3 releases. So, if you guys remember, not too long ago we had drip marketing for 1.3's first 5-star Shorekeeper and the brand new 4-star Yuwu, Woohoo, Hoo-woo, whatever her name is, that little lolly 4-star that is coming in 1.3. So, who I think is going to be the second 5-star in 1.3, I believe it's going to be Camellya. I believe it's going to be the character that most people have been looking forward to, one of the most anticipated characters currently in Wuthering Waves, and that is Camellya. And the reason why I believe Camellya is going to be within 1.3 is because 1.3 is going to be the introduction officially to the Black Shores. 1.3, I believe, is going to start off the Black Shores arc and whenever it releases, because Shorekeeper, based on the information we currently know, is the guardian and potentially the leader of the Black Shores. And essentially she has been alive for eons, which those don't know, eons is a billions and billions and billions of years. One eon is 1 billion, it's 1 billion years. And in the description in her archive note, it says she has been alive for eons, which indicates she's been around for billions of years. So we are most likely going to not only meet her in 1.3, but we're also going to be taken or venture over to the Black Shores in 1.3, which is something that I'm very much looking forward to, because it means we're going to be introduced to brand new characters, we're going to be reintroduced to old characters, and it also means we're going to find out more about who Rover is and where he came from and how the Black Shores influences him and or her, depending on what Rover you chose, and how it connects to our past. Maybe we'll find out who that mysterious deity is that thrusted us into Solaris 3. I don't know. But because we're going to be introduced to the Black Shore members and potentially the Black Shore's HQ in 1.3, and the Black Shore arc will start with 1.3, I believe it would make the most logical sense for us to have Camellya, who is a member of the Black Shores, in the second part of 1.3. Now, we met Camellya in 1.0. She basically has been tracking us, following us. She has a weird obsession with us, and we basically planned a trap by hiding in a tree on a mountain. She lost our scent, she lost our tracks, and she was like, I wonder where he's got off to. She takes care of 2 of the Thraxidus minions, and then we sort of have a little bit of an engagement where we pin her down with the sword at her throat, and she basically discusses why we're so important to her. And essentially, she doesn't really explain why we're important to her. All she says is she is obsessed with us. She's never going to let us out of her sight. She's going to make sure that we are hers and that she's always going to protect us, or something along those lines. Essentially, she's being very obsessive over who we are as the Rover, and we don't know why. And then after that, poof, she disappears. We don't know where she went. We don't know what she's up to. All we know is that when, again, we asked Alto, he also went, oh yeah, we know Camellya. We know who she is. She's part of the Black Shores. She's part of our group as well. It would make the most sense for Camellya to be 1.3's second 5-star, because if we are going to the Black Shores and we are being introduced to the leader of the Black Shores and the god, deity, and guardian of the Black Shores, Shorekeeper, it would make the most sense for her to formally introduce us to Camellya instead of us having to bloody pin her down against the wall or ceiling or floor or whatever for a second time. And we'll figure out who Camellya is, why she's so obsessed with us, whether or not she was tasked with following us by Shorekeeper, or she's doing it on her own fruition. Because obviously, even in the archive snippet where we see Shorekeeper is her emotions have reawakened. She wants to connect with the world and connect with us as the Rover. So maybe she has tasked Alto, Encore, and Camellya to keep their eyes on us, to keep an eye on us in their own way. So with Alto and Encore, they engaged with us basically formally, and they helped us with the Threnodian, and we got to know them a pretty decent amount. And essentially, we have no doubt that we're going to see them again. They're both Alto and Encore are our messengers, if you will. They sort of relay information going on in Solaris 3 and what's going on with us, and relays it back to HQ, the Blackshore HQ. So I'm guessing they relay that information back to Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper now knows of our existence. Shorekeeper, that's obviously triggered something in Shorekeeper that has triggered her emotions to reawaken, which means she's probably going to try and bring us to the Black Shores, and discuss with us and talk with us, and maybe she has more information about who we were. If she's been alive for eons, then she more than likely knows who we were in our past life, in our past incarnation of Rover, and who we were, what was our relationship with the Black Shores. But also, we're probably going to formally be introduced to Camellya within 1.3, the start of the Black Shores arc, which means that we're going to probably get Camellya as the part 2 5-star for 1.3. Here's hoping anyway. Now, this isn't confirmed information. This is just based on evidence we currently have. You know, we have been introduced to Camellya. We know Alto and Encore are also members of the Black Shores. We're now being introduced to the leader of the Black Shores and the deity and guardian of the Black Shores, Shorekeeper. So I have no doubt that we're going to see Camellya again. Whether or not it's in small format, big format, whether or not her role in 1.3 will be small or large, I do believe she's going to be part 2's 5-star. It would make the most logical sense, unless they introduce a brand new 5-star that we've never seen before, which is highly unlikely. We already have an introduced Blackshore member, Camellya, and she is a 5-star worthy character. So why the hell would she not be part 2's 5-star for 1.3? Which would be a very good banger for a new arc. I believe 1.3 and 1.4 is both going to be the Black Shores arc. And then I believe after the Black Shores arc, we're going to be introduced to Geshu-Lin officially, going into 1.5. That's my predictions. That's what I think is going to happen. I believe Camellya is going to be part 2's 5-star for 1.3. Let me know what you guys think down below. This video wasn't intentionally meant to be long. This was sort of like a informative speculation video on what I think is going to happen in part 1, in part 2 of 1.3, and who I believe the 5-star will be, which is Camellya. Has to be Camellya. Like I said, unless they introduce a new 5-star that we've not seen before, which is highly unlikely. Yeah, that's who I think is going to be. That's who I think is going to be the 5-star character for part 2. I know I've repeated myself. I know I reiterate myself. However, that's how I make my videos. That's how I speak. That's how I communicate to you guys. That way I know you guys know the information. That way I confirm in my own mind that I've got the information right and I haven't stuttered. And yeah, we can all be happy and dandy. By the way, guys, before the video ends, did you know that 80% of my viewers that watch my videos are not subscribed? Unacceptable behavior. Unacceptable behavior. If you're one of those viewers that view my videos that are not subscribed, we are approaching 1,000 subscribers. If you enjoyed my speculation video, or if you've visited my channel before and viewed one of my old videos, why aren't you subscribed? Put the notification bell on. Why aren't you subscribed? If you want to be notified when I upload, which is near enough every single day, if not every other day of the week, then why aren't you subscribed? It makes no sense to me. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of my take on 1.3 and Camellya being the second part of 1.3's 5-star. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everyone.